I'm here outside the Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, where just last month, a tragic mid-air collision resulted in the deaths of 67 people. The terrible incident involved American Airlines Flight 5342 and an Army Black Hawk helicopter that was preparing to land. Investigators are currently looking into the cause of the crash. However, President Donald Trump immediately blamed federal diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts regarding air traffic controllers. The president's claims about DEI could not be backed, but that did not stop him from beginning to cut jobs within the aviation field. Last Friday, Federal Aviation Administration employees began receiving emails outlining their termination. These workers were all probationary, meaning they had not yet earned job protection. The cuts are being led by Elon Musk's Department of Governmental Efficiency, and as of now, roughly 400 employees have been laid off so far. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy stated on X that 0 air traffic controllers and critical safety personnel were let go. This statement was rebutted by the president of the Professional Aviation Safety Specialists, David Sparrow, on Saturday. Sparrow called the firings shameful and draconian, noting that the FAA is already facing problems with understaffing. He believes that these layoffs will increase the workload and place new responsibilities on a workforce that is already stretched thin. Distrust in airlines is now becoming a growing issue. According to a poll conducted last month by the University of Chicago, 64% of U.S. adults say plane travel is very safe or somewhat safe. That's down from around 71% last year for the same poll. There appears to be a growing unease between Americans and airline safety that's stemming from the Trump administration's aggressive cuts. After speaking with people at the airport, I was certain this was true.
I'm all for safety, and I reject any kind of movement to trim down the government at the expense of safety.
Totally unnecessary. It actually scares me to fly now. Yeah.
It's scary to think that, we could be short of air traffic controllers and TSA and, that it could truly affect the flights. I mean, I have to admit, I was a little nervous getting on my flight because I'm on a PSA flight coming out of Rochester, coming into DCA, and it's like I'm looking at the water as I'm coming in.
Obviously, there's a threshold at which you got to keep certain personnel working, and I don't know what that is, but yeah.
It's unclear what to fully expect from Trump's radical new reform for airline safety, but what we can know is that introducing risk into a system as significant as airline travel is never a good sign. Patrick Hillmeyer, Washington Media Institute.